Today on this episode of Reality Gays.
Let's see how Rick tap dances around fucking his Colombian ex.
Stig thinks he can be a one-woman man now. Perf, Richie, and Six beg to differ.
And I have a voluminous version of Poodle's Broadway Corner.
Oh, joy.
Roll it, Christina.
Hello, this is Captain Poodle speaking. Are you ready to find love?
Yes, ahoy, matey.
Love. Exciting and new. Go online. They're catfishing you.
Shocker.
Fiance.
Soon you'll be flying to parts unknown.
90-day Fiance.
Marrying someone you only met on your phone.
Be they French or Chinese, a brand new K1 visa's the key.
Ooh, the key to what, Poodle?
To love.
It's Reality Gays.
Let's love.
Okay, I don't mean to keep starting episodes that deal with Aviva this way. And I've hinted at this before, but if you're not going to use a Tupperware for the fucking Panda Express shrimp, and then it leaks on your hand, it's this ordeal this whole time. Everyone on the plane has had to smell this shrimp. And then when your said boyfriend / pop star sees it, you say, don't eat it, and you throw it away.
I would have force-fed her at least some of that chow mein myself.
I would have said, you're going to eat some of this fucking shrimp.
I don't care. I don't care if you're in the hospital for a week after it.
I'm really trying to like this woman, but these last 2 episodes with this shrimp is making it very hard for me.
She threw it away.
She threw it away.
That is like Indiana Jones found the Holy Grail after all that bullshit.
That Russian woman, that Nazi woman died.
And then he just says, it's a boring cup anyway.
Well, that's actually kind of what he does.
Oh, wait, he does. Maybe she was trying to tell us something about the impermanence of life.
No.
Maybe Aviva is our greatest philosopher.
Probably
Maybe it wasn't
better
about
than Nietzsche.
It wasn't about the journey. Sorry, it wasn't about the destination and getting the shrimp there. It was about the journey and her love for him to bring him said firecracker shrimp, which had definitely gone off by the time.
Yeah.
This is Reality Gays.
This is Reality Gays, everybody. I'm Maddie.
And I'm Poodle, and we are two ridiculous homosexuals who love doing nothing more than tearing reality television a new one.
Underlined ridiculous on that. Today we are talking, this is our part 2 because we're long-winded. 90 Day Fiance.
I won't apologize.
We won't. 90 Day Fiance before the 90 Day, Season 8, Episode 3. Prepare for takeoff. Woo! We're going to have a Broadway corner this episode.
Yes, you will.
I've got a heart out, so don't get too into it.
I'll do what I want. And you'll sit there and you'll like it. I'm sorry, I changed lighting because the sun was streaming in on my face.
No one gives a shit. You know
I'm just explaining.
Actually,
that
Christina does.
wondering.
Christina gives
If you're wondering why I changed my lighting setup, it's the time of the day.
Y'all, thank you again for 10,000 subscribers on YouTube.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Yeah, Poodle's really happy. I do want to say again, go ahead.
You think it's gonna be funny? That's the thing.
Some are actually regretting the decision.
Trying to protect you.
Some of the sissies are regretting this now.
Because here's the thing. I'm gonna give you my worst. Now, And
Well,
you're
yeah,
gonna
because you don't want to be
done
you don't
in 5
you-
minutes.
Because Poodle, what if you read these texts and people say, "I've heard that before"?
Exactly.
Oh but boy,
I'm
that
gonna have to choose the worst ones to mortify you. Yeah.
yeah.
I am a little worried it's going to be repetitive because sometimes I get a little repetitive in what I want to say.
You know, I'm going to give you grace on that because look,
How
you
many
gotta let
times
that
can
go.
you say me?
I agreed. Look, I'm going to absolve you for this. You need to let this. I'm going to do a little therapy and tell you need to let this go because I want
Don't
you
tell
to
me what
think
to do.
about why I'm going to tell you what to do, and you're going to fucking take it like I give Aviva this shrimp. Think about this. You have a calling. You were
Yeah.
given a gift to be a
It's true.
incredible,
It's true.
glorious slut. if you tried to wordsmith new words every time you came, you don't have room in your brain. You don't
It's
have
true.
time. This is just being efficient. So if they're repetitive, I'm not judging you for it. It's part
Yeah.
of you're answering the call.
It's really quantity over quality a lot of times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
You're just
yeah,
trying to get it
so
out there
what?
in the universe. You're just trying to produce. And I
so
feel
what?
that. I feel that. Yeah.
Yeah. So every
point.
text thread you write, breed me with 4 exclamation points. That's fine.
Yep.
Let it go. Anyway,
There are some choice ones that I have been scouting.
I think some sissies are really interested in as they know. And now this you're going to have to back up. You got to cash this check, Poods, because you have gone on record multiple times about your role play abilities. So
Y'all aren't ready for that shit.
So there better be some role play text.
You're not ready.
Oh,
Y'all
yeah,
are
and I
gonna
have to watch a
tap
scary
the-
movie, but no
y'all
one
are
cares
gonna
about it.
tap the fuck out.
Maybe they will. Maybe they will. I really feel sorry for Christina and Caitlin.
She needs hazard
and
pay.
Kristen, all of our KKKs, our teams, because they're going to have to. They're going to have to process it.
So
They're going to have to edit it.
She's going to have to be doing something, and
All three of them.
Am I responding to it? Am I listening to it?
They
Or you
will.
don't
They
wanna
will
tell
not be
me?
read by but you. I will tell you that we are planning that you will. We both, you and I both, because I'm not going to see them. You and I both are going to hear them read aloud in real time.
Oh, you know what? That helps because you'll be disgusted too. Okay.
Oh,
that
yes.
that makes me feel better.
Yeah, no, it's not. Yeah, I think
I'm gonna say this. There is something in me that loves to. I'm both terrified by it and intrigued by it. I love to be mortified. I love it. It's my favorite emotion.
I'm excited to record it, and then I'm going to immediately send it to your brother.
He'll probably be like, "Oh fuck."
Oh fuck. But
y'all,
anyway,
we are taking our vacation. That's coming up December 28th through January 4th. We will have content. I repeat, we will have content. You'll get some of the episodes of our Crappens crossover, Watch What Crappens and Us, and that was the movie My Secret Santa. I believe there are 4 parts. Terrible film.
it was bad. There, you're going to get a Gaily Dose
Tia
that week,
Mowry
too.
was wasted.
She was wasted. Wasted. What a talent.
Yeah, but the actress that plays the landlord, a revelation.
Dora Lee.
I would watch a whole movie about the origins of Dora Lee.
Dora Lee. Dora Lee.
I went to Dora Lee. Dora Lee. It's like Sarah Lee from
yeah.
The World Goes Round. Candor and Hep.
Well, as most homosexuals do.
Your
So
radio
anyway,
just fractures me.
Yeah, there'll be content that week. So Christina's working on something special for y'all too. The week we're gone. So,
yeah.
Okay,
You'll get your pound of flesh, you dick pigs.
Yeah, Gaily Dose. You'll get Gaily Dose that week.
You
So
won't get B90 or Toe or classless. But we'll be back to recap all that.
Shout out though, y'all. If you're looking for if you've caught up and you've listened to all our shit, and if you aren't on the $5 tier of RG Plus. This season of Love After Lockup that we're doing on the Classless is so
It's great.
fucking good. It's, I think, the best
good.
Love After Lockup. Like, it's better than Destiny.
It's a different time.
Because Destiny just had Destiny. This is every single person is
Got something,
riveting to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
Our Sissy Squad is doing a snooze from Christmas Eve, I believe, to the 2nd. So if you're trying to join and every year we log in and go, oh no, the Sissy Squad got shut down. Just give a thought and say, maybe this isn't the worst thing that could happen. And maybe it's just us letting our mods take a very well-deserved break.
Our mods are the best in the business. They do
work very hard.
It's all volunteer, y'all.
To weed out those dog pictures.
Yeah. Jackie,
and all kinds of crazy shit y'all submit.
Den Mother Jackie is just doing this out of, I want to say, goodness of her heart, or she's just sick in the head.
Yeah. Every single day I see stuff that's submitted and goes, thank God for post approvals.
I'm like, I thought about Jordana the other day because, Jordana, she's one of the head mods and she's got several children and her husband just congrats him. He just like finished his, I don't know, when you're a doctor and you like.
He's become his lady doctor boards.
Yeah, board, did the board. Thank you. But then I thought.
You get a trophy of a woman spreading her legs.
And I thought, this woman is dealing with her husband raising all these kids. And in the midst of it, I'm like, at her graduation, does she get like post approval for 90-year-old woman who drinks Dr. Pepper continuously?
Yes. Yes.
And she's having to deal with.
And Sissy Candy and Sissy Lisa. They're all doing the best they can. Sissy Sean, all of them. All of them are.
We've got the best team with our mods and today's group, and with our RG team. Caitlin,
it's a tough time of year. They're doing their best for y'all.
Yeah, Christina. So anyway, let them have a break. And there are but we understand the holidays can be tough for you. So maybe if your friend's in a sissy, or if you're in a sissy subgroup, which we don't control, but there's tons of sissy subgroups.
Those are still open.
And they're pinned at the top. Go and check those. There's sober sissies if you're dealing with that over the holiday. There's caregiving, book pigs. There's like 20 different ones. Those are good. A lot of those are going to be open over the holidays. So
they will be.
Because, we're not a support group. We have fun in there. So it's, we need
But it's nice to, say I'm not doing that well, blah, blah, blah.
Nice to not feel alone. Yeah. Because you aren't alone, sissy. You've got disgusting gay men in your ear.
Yeah. Big news. Huge. Some of you have seen this. I put our stories yesterday. Secret Lives of Mormon Wives star Whitney Leavitt is now starring in a movie. It has begun.
It's begun.
Her takeover of the entertainment industry.
Yeah.
And I'm her biggest cheerleader. I want us to zoom back for season 1, where I thought she was heinous. And the turnaround for me and Whitney is incredible. Mm-hmm. And now I'm her biggest fan.
You are.
Whitney Leavitt is starring in a movie. I don't know if
it's a Hallmark movie, I believe.
There were rumors that she might have executive produced it. But that doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Good for her.
She's born for this. Maybe she's born with it. It's more than Maybelline. Every actor is a little bit sociopathic.
You have to be. It is called All for Love. I'm trying to see. It is a holiday romance movie. And y'all remember, she's already going to be in Chicago on Broadway.
Yeah.
So
which is going to be a genius choice. She is Roxy Hart.
Yes. She is. She really is. I don't know if I thought it was on Hallmark, but I can't see where this fucking show's going to air.
Is it straight to streaming? Some kind of streaming?
I don't know.
On Great American Country.
Probably.
GAC.
She did executive produce this film, though. Yeah. She did. So
mogul.
I'm all about it.
In our lifetime, she's going to win either an Emmy or, dare I say, an Oscar.
Oh my God.
Okay, that gas was completely unwarranted. I guarantee you what comes out of your mouth again next will not impress me.
We're going to be able to meet Whitney.
How so?
My good friend is directing the movie.
Whoa.
My friend
I'm
Jake.
impressed.
Jake,
Oh, yeah, I
your
know
friend.
him.
Yes.
I know him.
He's directing it. I can tell Jake, can we go to set?
Okay, strike what I just said. I am impressed. He does do all those Hallmark movies, so.
Yes. Maybe we'll cover it next year.
He's just a gay guy with a weird-looking dog.
It is. We can't cover it next year with Ronnie and Ben because
No.
I can't tear it apart because he's my friend. And he's so sweet.
He is.
Didn't you try to hit on him?
Yeah. I try to hit on every gay guy.
That's true.
I hope. Do you think people who have dogs like that realize they're hideous?
I think the dog died, honey.
Oh no.
Yeah, now you turn to it. We've got to go. I've got a heart out. I've got to go get Invisalign.
Yay. Oh, fuck me. At least I don't have to see you for a while. At least the image of you going.
No, tomorrow. We have a show tomorrow.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Can you just not touch it? Like, that's the worst part. You put your hands all over it.
No, it's
Your
not.
filthy hands.
You say that. I watch them before I do it.
That's
Again,
not true.
We don't have time.
I've literally watched you. We've been sitting in a place for 20 minutes. You've touched everything.
Not true.
And you put your hands in your mouth.
Not true. I use hand sanitizer. You just didn't see it.
It's so gross.
All right, y'all. Aviva 26 is going. I think this Stig guy is actually pretty popular.
Okay, I'm kind of impressed. It looked like there were 1,000 people at this concert.
More. He's on billboards. People are recognizing him. This is not a Soulja Boy.
I am writing off every cent of this trip to Belize.
I want you to.
I am.
If you don't get an interview, you failed.
Thanks for that. Let's talk Aviva and Stig, who is 30 from Belmopan. I didn't know how people pronounced it. Belmopan or Belmopan.
Mm-hmm.
Belmopan. Belize.
Just Belize. It's fine.
She is rushing to her gate, and I wrote down that Panda Express is just jiggling.
Flying everywhere.
It is
Juicing everywhere.
gelatinous at this point.
Oh, yeah. Just
the chow mein. I believe she ordered a chow mein fried rice mix. It's now just dissolved.
It's terrible. It's dissolved.
She made her flight 12 hours earlier.
12
We're in
hours
Santa
earlier.
Elena, Belize. There's tons of women.
That sounds beautiful.
There's tons of women on stage with him, dancing. And he says, "I am Earl Dwayne, but I go by Stig the Artist."
Stig the Artist.
I wonder where he got Stig.
I don't know. And,
Sounds
he
like
loves
a Dutch name. Stig.
He loves to perform, and he is talking about some women have even tried to literally get in his pants. But,
I know how that is.
Yeah. He's been doing this for 10 years. And he said, yes, everyone recognizes me, but I'm really grateful for the support and I'm really proud of it. And he goes to meet. This is where you get a little bit of the red flags of the guy, only from his friends, Perf,
his producer,
Richie,
his manager, and Six, who he refers to as his G.
His G has been Six
G,
spelled
his longtime homies.
Six with an X, right? And then
as opposed to.
No, yeah. The number 6, not the letter,
yes.
the number.
6.
I kind of think.
Is it 6IX?
It's like but then they did like an IXI, like sixist. So it's 6 or 6. I don't know. Was I a little aroused that his name is a number? A little, and I need to process that.
6. I just think of Jenna Van Bonoy on Blossom.
Oh, yeah. But she was.
Why was she called 6?
I don't know. That's a great. In my interpretation, the sun is gonna slowly shine.
Does the show ever explain why Jenna Von Oy's character was named 6?
Come at us.
Whoa.
Whoa. God.
Joey Lawrence made a whole movement by saying one word. Remember how hot Joey Lawrence was?
Oh, I didn't know
That's part of my sexual awakening.
but I was subconsciously masturbating to Joey Lawrence.
Subconsciously?
Then we met him and it was different. Okay, don't meet your heroes.
No.
He wasn't bad. It was just, I was like, oh, you look like a person.
You feel like Joey Lawrence takes himself very seriously.
He'd feel like he does,
Yeah.
I feel like once he lost his hair, he lost his fun.
Yeah. I can see that.
Anyway.
He is telling his homies that his girl arrives tomorrow, and he's like, yeah, we know how you love the foreigners. And he's like, but boys, I'm very serious about her. And it turned out they were both Stig and Aviva were both in relationships, but then they both became single, and then things heated up. She kind of over this, and she explained it that 6 months ago it just randomly started to get.
It feels like they've
hotter.
been cheating on their exes,
or it's that, or the timelines feel weird. It's that, or it's been going on a lot longer than 6 months, and they're doing it just for crazy wild stakes.
Yeah.
Whenever you guys hear things that aren't really delineated, it usually means something is left out for storytelling reasons. It always feels like. Yeah. So I'm a little curious about this. He says I'm very serious about her, and she's so hot. She has the most beautiful blue eyes. Cut to a shot of her that's so heavily filtered, it's almost anime.
It's almost anime. Well done, 90 Day.
Like
well done, Sharp.
With the spider eyes are real.
Mm-hmm. Yes, they are.
Oh, y'all, you got to stop doing this. You got to stop doing this fucking spider eye bullshit.
We went on a very long rant, and people heard it and they listened. One eyelash at a time. That's all we can do.
Yeah. And she says, but I love her personality and beautiful heart the most. I don't have to work to be anyone with her. And at one point, the guy's like, yeah, I'm going to settle down and maybe have a baby. And then one of the friends goes, you're going to breed her? I'm hoping this is a translation, but do men talk this way? I know men who I'm with talk this way.
Gay men talk that way, but we're disgusting.
But it's a different thing.
It's a different thing to say it about a woman.
I'd never heard that said about a woman.
Come at
before.
us, Belizeans. Is that what they're called?
Or just men in general?
Yeah, I just don't.
Belizeans.
I've never heard a man say, I bred her.
Maybe in porn, it's a type, kind of a type.
Maybe.
So
I'm uncomfortable.
The friends go, so do you want citizenship? And he's like, duh.
Duh. Well, no, he said citizen because they said if she has a baby, would you want the baby to be born there so the baby has citizenship? And that's where he's like, duh.
Okay, that makes a lot better sense.
Yeah, it wasn't about him. It was about his child. He would want his child to have dual citizenship.
And the friend's like, are you ready to stop partying? He's like, no, that's part of my life.
It's part of my
gig.
gig.
I'm going to take her to San Pedro to the show, which is kind of where I'm staying. And they're like, you know what they say about San Pedro? Temptation Island. I hope so.
Oh, boy.
And
have you put your grinder on travel yet?
I haven't. I like to be surprised.
That's not true. You would demand a dick.
So he says that his past relationships, he has to tell women, you're going to get jealous because of the life I'm living in. And Aviva has said she's not jealous. Put a pin in that, y'all.
It always comes back to bite them, y'all.
And the friends say, everywhere we go, people are going to talk about, the girls you have. How do you think she's going to react? And Stig says, I was a player for most of my life, but now I want a family, and I hope Aviva can be that person. And one of the friends goes, I have 20% faith in you. 20,
because we've heard that too many times before.
Yeah.
Y'all, when the friends are reading someone out for filth.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Meanwhile, she's got shrimp on her pants. Dumb. So But he's setting up the hotel room for her. It's very nice. He does the flowers there.
He does
and
seem
brings the
excited
rose, like
to see
he
her.
does seem excited. He's like, I have butterflies. And he's like, it's one, we say one burner here. She's a one burner.
One burner, because he used to be full of girls.
I kind of like that analogy. That
I'm
works
full
for
of
you.
girls.
Because
I'm full of girl.
You're running on, like, you've got an 8-burner stove, always
Yes.
cooking.
Always, my
I'm a
pilot
one-
light is lit.
I'm like a one burner girl because if I try to light the other burner, I get strep throat. Yeah.
You just have to be able to choose the right ones.
Yeah.
He says, I need to make some changes so I can be the man I've envisioned I would be. Interesting. He's going to the airport. He's got a rose for her. People are already coming up to him at the airport. I'm going to say, she's going to get tired of this real quick.
Unless she's wanting to be an influencer or something like that. And she doesn't seem that type. She actually seems a little more withdrawn.
Yeah. She is freshening up Darcy style.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta smell like an angel.
Smell like an angel.
And-
Darcy and Stacey did smell delicious.
They did. Now she says, I know he's been around beautiful women all the time. I'm just worried he's, I'm not going to match up, and I'm just going to go in with loving heart. Loving heart. It's going to get crushed. And y'all, he hugs her. There she is. He says she's more beautiful in person. And and he's like, she's got a fat ass. And he loves her body. So romantic.
I will say they're standing together. They're a beautiful couple. They look really cute together.
I agree.
Yeah.
He looks better in person than he did in his pictures, I think.
Agreed.
And
he's really
that's when
fucking
she said,
charming.
and that's when she says, I brought you some Chinese food. Just throw it away. Then she said, you did say if I brought it, you'd marry me. So I feel like that's the whole thing. And she did say, I feel a spark and I couldn't have asked for a better first kiss. We threw away the goddamn Panda Express, and I just leapt out. I just screamed. And she thinks all the rumors that Aunt Spring is talking about, those are just silly. So we'll see. Then we see his pic on a billboard.
And she's like, oh, like for an ad. She takes a picture of it.
Yeah.
And he
they're
tells
going to
her that he
Belize
is
City.
I actually think this is good. Because she's like, I'm a little so shocked that I'm going to see him perform in a couple of days. I think this is good. Like, don't
trial by fire.
Like, just do it and see. She's like, I'm nervous to see the interaction, but here we go. And they get to the room, and because he brought her a rose because his one rose, but then he brought the other. This was smooth. This was and the flowers looked beautiful. There's the rose petals there. It's almost like for two people that have never physically met, they feel very comfortable to one another.
I
realize,
agree.
Are they recreating this?
That's what I was thinking.
They just seem so comfortable with one another.
It does feel really comfortable. That was my sneaking suspicion too.
Like, were you going to be on Love in Paradise, and then they canceled that show, and then they added you to B90?
Oh, good point.
Because they never said if they canceled Love in Paradise, but we haven't had it. I think Last Resort.
That's a good point. That's a good question.
I think Last Resort and Hunt for Love kind of have taken the place of.
That's a good question. I think the last season of Love in Paradise was absolutely god awful.
It wasn't great.
So I'm glad that we're kind of through with it. But it gave us Luke and Madeleine first.
It did. It was very though like
and Jessica and Juan.
They did. It was too close to B90, really.
Yeah, and Sean and Aaliyah. Although that's not really great.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if we're going to see them again.
I don't think we will either.
I don't think we.
Yeah,
will.
I just got this feeling. So he says, I'm a gentleman. We'll see how it goes tonight sexually. And they're looking at her tattoos. Like, are you going to get Stig on your forehead? She's like, only if you get Aviva. Forehead tattoos.
Joking.
Yeah.
No.
And
I can't believe I know they probably talked them into this. I hope women never feel pressure Because it is a brave
To get a
thing
forehead
wear.
tattoo?
No. To wear a fucking nightie on national television.
I totally agree.
I would only do this if you paid me a lot more. Not what they're getting paid on this.
I'd do it.
It's a day.
Another day, another jockstrap.
Boy. Somebody buys in bulk.
So Aviva says she wants to. He says, "I'm not leaving you unless you make me." And she's like, "What would make me?" That you can't understand what I do for work and my lifestyle and who I am. It's a weird thing to say, unless you make me. And she's like, "Well, I want to respect it, but I also want to be. I want to be respected myself." And then she's like, "I hope you haven't been seeing other people." He's like, "You don't trust me?" "Well, I know there's a lot of beautiful women." And he's like, "But they're not you." And they start kissing, and she starts she's wearing the red nightie. He takes his shirt off, and he says she might be the one, but I don't think she understands my life as a performer. I'm wondering how high the stakes are going to be. I think it's going to be all with the aunt. I think the
Aunt Spring is saving this story.
I think Aunt with that hair ornament.
Yes.
I'm glad y'all came for it too. It is the most ridiculous horsehair ponytail to pop at the end. Oh. And how severe the pullback
Yeah, it was very severe.
You know what time it is? It's time for Poodle's Broadway Corner.
Help me.
I'm going to be talking about 3 shows, one of which I saw in Los Angeles. It's a touring production, and 2 of which I saw here.
Okay.
I still have 3 more shows to watch this week, and I will talk about them later. Let's start with the show I did not like, and then move up to the shows that I liked.
Okay, great.
In true Poodle fashion.
True Poodle fashion. Let's start with the
I
worst.
saw the touring production of Stereophonic, the play that had the most Tony nominations ever in 2024. One, I think best play, best featured actor, sound design, some things like that. I am aware that sometimes casting may be difficult for shows like this, especially for tours, to recreate what you did on Broadway.
Mm-hmm.
And this has to take 5 actors. So it's just a 7-actor show, but you have 2 engineers. 5 actors who also have to play their own instruments and sing. Mostly the 3 mains definitely have to sing. This is a show that's the play that is kind of mirrored around Fleetwood Mac, to the point where everyone is playing the instruments they did, and they're like one couple is married and the other couple is married, and 2 are British, or 3 are British and 2 are American. It is literally, and there was a lawsuit I found out about it, because I don't know why this guy just didn't give. I don't know why you write a show like this and think Fleetwood Mac won't go, "Where's our bag?" You literally are writing our story.
Yeah.
And so you have the Lindsey Buckingham, I'm going to call them by the thing. You have the Lindsey Buckingham, Stevie Nicks, and the Christine McVie roles where they have to sing, and they also have to play their own instruments. And this show was developed at Playwrights Horizons for a long time. These actors were with it, and I feel like that's what you got on the Broadway stage. The touring production has a bunch of people without credits. That's what I'll say. I immediately was a little worried. And the lead actors who play Lindsey Buckingham and Stevie Nicks are awful. Awful.
That's not great.
They can sing well, but they're awful. The actress who plays Christine McVie, she's not bad. Every bit of iffy writing that's in the play shows with these actors. The sound design was abysmal. Now, this is a Pantages issue that is normal.
Yeah.
It's a touring house we have in LA. The sound can be bad sometimes. I hope they fix this throughout the rest of the tour. But y'all, they cut this piece down to almost a little under 3 hours. And this thing was like 3.5 hours. They could have easily taken out another 20 minutes. It was an interminable bore.
Oh, boy.
And for those of you who saw it on Broadway and saying, you didn't see the same show I did, you're right. But I'm saying this now. This show cannot make it without the cast that you saw.
Really, it's not, it doesn't matter how well written it is or not. Like, it all has to come together in that way.
And they've been doing that show for a long time. I'm going to tell you right now, skip this. Unless you're such a Fleetwood Mac fan, skip this play. I really wanted to like it. I went in with saying, this is the most Tony-nominated play in history. And as I was walking the car, everyone else was saying the exact same thing. It got a bad review from Charles McNulty, who loves everything. Don't give them your money. That's all I'm going to say. Don't pay for subpar tours.
Well, that's true.
Hashtag Poodle saying. Let's talk about something better.
Okay.
I'm like mixed with this. I saw last night 2 strangers carry a cake across New York.
Oh, yeah.
Very charming, 2-hander musical, 2-person show. A man from England and a woman from black woman from New York. And that's very important in the story.
Okay.
They meet because she's picking up this guy at the airport because his dad is marrying her sister.
Okay.
And so it's like, of course, there's a song about, he's like, New York, blah, blah, blah. It's that, it kind of feels like it was written in 2002, a little bit. I don't know how long it's been in development, but it feels like a 2002 musical. Like, we're in the city and our life is complicated. It is extremely charming. It's almost like a romantic comedy. Because you already know these 2 people are going to fall in love. That actually isn't what happens. I don't actually know what happens at the end. This is one of the problems I had with the show. I actually saw Sissy Stephanie and her coworker Sophie. And I saw Sissy in the wild, and they approached me. And of course, nice. I said, "Do you have a gun first?" And she said no, and then I gave them a hug.
That's wonderful.
And we talked a little bit about it. And they're theater queens, so we were able to kind of go on about it. Really, really charming score. I want to say right off, I am so glad we're putting original musicals on Broadway that aren't based on a movie, or I'm so happy about that. And I will fight for this piece to be done. I'm so proud of that. And they were both, I saw the understudy. I saw the understudy for Christiane Pitts. She was fantastic. I think it was her first time going on. Someone said she was a little wooden in the first act. She got much better in the second act. It doesn't matter. Her character is a black woman from New York written by 2 white British men. And it feels like it.
Oh, boy.
She had no reason for being. She had no wants. This is all in the writing. The actress can't do anything about it. We don't know why she's dissatisfied with her life. She's a waitress, but she doesn't want to be anything else. That's not a character who sings. And she sang the whole fucking show about things she didn't think she wanted. And then at the end, I won't say this. At the end, they just kind of go home. And nothing really happens. And they just had a moment. And it's very romantic comedy. I get that. It felt like almost like an independent movie. They both sang their faces off. The other thing with this, so I'm going to say, it's a lovely night at the theater. If you kind of turn off your brain where it comes to character and character development and stakes.
So probably maybe the average person would enjoy it.
Yeah.
But I mean, because this is your craft.
Everyone was loving it. Everyone in the theater was loving it.
Yeah.
Except for me and Sissy Stephanie and her friend Sophie. But to be fair, I'm glad I saw it. It was lovely. He is extremely charming, Sam Tutty. He's probably going to get a Tony nom because the writers gave him all the fun stuff.
What
the
other
writers gave
original
him
musicals are there?
Well, but there'll be revivals. Like the revivals get in there, but he got all the funny lines. She was the straight man, and thanklessly so. Because most of the show, I'm like, who is this horrible, grumpy bitch that you're talking to? Because that's the way it's written. There's no quirkiness. There's no, you can't do When Harry Met Sally without a quirky female lead.
Not When Harry Met Maude.
What if Meg Ryan was just shut down and complained the whole time and wasn't funny?
Yeah.
That's how it's written. It's a real problem. Then there's some stuff that's like revealed later on. You're like, yeah, I already knew that. And a woman behind me is like, oh my God. And I'm like, have you been paying attention, you old troll?
I think it's different for you. I think it's different.
Anyway, for me, this is a yes and no. I'm shaking my hand. But I'm really happy that new musicals are on Broadway. That's what I'm saying. The music was really tuneful. She has one big song that completely is unearned in Act 2, but she sings her fucking face off, and so did he. And I'm really worried they're going to try to cast this. It's going to be done everywhere because it's a 2-person musical. It's cheap.
Yeah.
Problem is, how are you going to find? It's written that she has to be a Black woman, and it's written very difficult. Like we're talking Alphabet style.
Oh, the singing.
And the singing is really rangy. And casting's can be a problem. You have to do a convincing British accent for the white guy. So I'm really worried about these regional theaters who are going to try to do the show. So that's what I was thinking, putting on my producer hat the whole time, is how are they going to find cast members to do this? Yeah.
Well, for other people, they just went and just enjoy the show. It's fine.
Exactly. I'm already thinking about subsequent productions. What I loved, Messy White Gays with our friend Drew Drogi. You've been talking about it.
I knew you would love that.
This show was brilliant. It had a point of view. It was sarcastic. It was so smart, so funny, and had a lot to say about the status of gay men and relationships and just people in relationships in New York in general. And it was such a send up of that culture, but it also had something to say. And what I told Drew after is, thank you for not pulling punches. Thank you for not just tapping at jokes and for fully going there.
Oh yeah.
And that, because that's what a lot of shows that are supposed to be satire tend to do. It kind of half goes there, and you got to go there with full teeth.
And I will tell you, satire makes you think. Like when I saw that show in LA, it made me think about, even though yes, I am gay, I'm still a man, and how do I use that privilege and like assert that?
Yeah, it's a send up of all that. Yeah,
it's a send up. It made me think about how I am as a person, and that's important.
But also, it makes you think about how everyone policing that.
Yeah,
that's even more important, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And who are the policers?
Mm-hmm.
And it's incredible. If you are in New York City, it only runs till January 11th. The tickets are pretty cheap. I would definitely see it if you can. You will laugh your head off. It's 80 minutes long.
Did you read about the news with Patti LuPone? She dressed down an audience member, y'all, because there was a drunk bachelor girl being like, "Yes, queen," in the middle of the show. And what did she tell the woman?
Patti LuPone said, "I need to talk to you. I don't want you to ever go to the theater again." Never go to the theater again.
Which she shouldn't.
I agree.
Y'all, you remember, look, I know a lot of y'all are super queer allies and things like that, but just remember, a drag brunch is a time for yes, queen, and snapping. A play.
Not the theater.
It's not that type of interaction.
Even a drag brunch. Know where you are.
Even a full-on musical in a theater. It's not about
I'm just talking about even in a drag brunch in a gay bar.
Oh,
Know where
yeah.
you
Know
are.
that the performer is the person you're watching, not you.
You're not the performance. This is technically not your space. You are here as a guest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I would say that to straight men. I would say that to straight women as well.
Yeah.
You're a guest in this space. Be courteous. You don't own this.
Or you could say that to two men, one man who got drunk and talked at Twilight the whole time during the movie, and then another
No,
man
I did own
who-
that space.
No, I did that. And then another man who sang Judy Garland in the theater with Judy, and someone asked him to stop.
I did not own that space. Although I was sounding great. I was drunk.
Look, y'all, we come for you because we are.
Rick and Trisha.
Well, are you not going to end it? And that's Poodles.
That's Poodle's Broadway Corner. Part 1. Part 2 will happen next week. I'll have 3 more shows for you.
All right.
So
Rick,
avoid stereophonic. Two strangers, see it. I'm saying everyone needs to see it.
Messy
It's
White Gays is a
well.
must-see. If
Messy
you're a
White Gays
sissy,
is a must-see if you can make it before January 11th.
if you're a sissy in the New York area, go.
Definitely see it.
Okay, Rick and Trish. Now, basically, look, y'all, we don't want to be right about things. Poodle doesn't always want to be right about things.
Yeah, I do, but that's fine.
Well, at least you admit it. Yeah, now we know that Rick was too good to be true. That y'all, some of y'all
There's
that
nothing
liked
about
him
him that's too good to be true. He
But
was
you know, how
gross
the first
from the
people.
beginning.
No, the first episode, the second episode, he gave us creepier vibes. But the first
Yeah,
episode, a lot
probably.
of sissies were like, "I like him. He seems really
Oh.
fun." Y'all,
Done. I was done before, but the he gives me fucking Brian vibes. It's so gross.
it is pretty abhorrent that the guy doesn't hear it. Well, the beauty of this is we finally hear the reasons of why she didn't text him. And they were so horrible. And then Rick was like, "Oh, I thought you were going to say you had sex with your ex-boyfriend so I could say that I went to Colombia and fucked my ex-girlfriend for a
Right.
week."
Because of course, y'all, he has to go to Colombia to fuck his ex-girlfriend.
I just want to think about
Because
that.
he's just another passport, bro.
He lives in LA. It's not a quick flight. How long's the flight to Colombia?
You have to probably go to Atlanta, and then it's another 6 hours.
It's an entire day.
Yeah.
So you've got to buy the flight, apparently last minute. This guy doesn't seem rich. I mean, I'm not saying he seems broke, but he just seems, middle class.
He
gotta
spends
buy
all
the
his money going to fuck girls.
buy
Passport,
the
bro.
flight. Yeah, exactly. Spend the day and then get and you were there, he said, for like 5 days or 4 days. So
And he fucked her 11 times each day.
bleh,
Yeah. Yeah.
gross.
And the cavalier way in which he is going to tell her that. That's what I'm really worried about. So y'all, it's the next morning after they funked. And I'm so grossed out when men say, "Was it everything you expected?" It's just stop. For men listening, stop saying it. If it was great, you'll get immediate feedback.
Yeah, because what
Okay.
you're asking is, I want to know how great I am. But Trish
Yeah.
said it was great. They had sex twice, and she said, I didn't know he could do what he could do. And Rick says,
He's older.
Rick says, I only gave her a little sample of what I can do. So,
Ugh.
y'all, this guy's going to have an OnlyFans in 4 months.
He's 52.
He'll
Isn't
still
there a
have
cutoff?
one. No, that's
Um,
kind of the beauty of OnlyFans. It's not ageist. It's whatever you
That's
want.
true. So he's it for men. It is for women.
There are some older women that do findom stuff, and I'm like, get yours,
Yeah.
honey. You
Yeah,
get
that's true.
yours.
So at the butcher shop, he's showing the market, and he's like, he does the American thing. It's like they leave them out refrigeration,
It's like, oh,
And-
cow brain. Ooh,
and then he has the
pigfoot.
nerve to say, "All this raw meat's gonna mess up the sexy vibes." So are
It's all
you
about
there to
sex.
learn about her,
Yeah,
or just fuck her like your blow up doll?
it is all about fucking her.
And at one point, she's like, "We eat in my tribe, in my culture, we eat everything. We waste nothing." And honestly, I think if you eat animals, there's nothing wrong with this, and it should be the way we think. Because if you're gonna kill an animal, you need to opt in to eat more than just the chicken breast.
Mm-hmm.
You know, maybe I'm not going to eat a lot of chicken feet, but you shouldn't be, oh my God, that's so disgusting to everyone who does.
Yeah.
Because they're just trying to not waste an animal who gave up its life. So
he didn't
really
give up his life.
off.
His life, their life was taken, really, truly. But yeah,
I was trying to be nicer, but yes. But you don't have to eat chicken feet. You don't have to eat chicken eyes.
But don't judge other people for doing it.
Don't be grossed out and judge people the fuck for doing it. Because
Agreed.
at least they're trying to show some respect to the animal.
Yeah.
Fuck. I hate that anytime someone does that on this show. And so he's showing her the view and she's dancing with all the drummers. And he's like, oh, I realize there's a lot I don't know about her. She's an amazing dancer. And
I went, you don't know anything about her.
Yeah. I'm starting to feel more in love with her.
And he keeps saying that. I'm starting to feel more in love. And I'm like, it's one day.
It triggered me last episode too. And it's usually anything relating to how she looks or moves. It's nothing with her emotions.
Yeah.
Yeah. Piece of shit. And so then he just says, I'm having such a great time, but I need to talk about what you were doing for those 5 days and why you weren't in contact with me. She's like, I told you. You know, he's like, well, I didn't really believe it. He's like, I'll tell you everything, but promise you won't get mad.
So we were told that was a different in the edit because I kind of came for her. I was like, it seems a little suspicious. We were told last episode that he knew nothing about, she just ghosted him. But now he said, you told me and I didn't believe it. And I went, whoa. Right. That's very different.
It is very different.
That it's very different.
And she said a few months ago, I had a lot going on in my life. And for 5 days, I didn't answer Rick's calls and he got upset and it caused a problem. My ex got robbed and he blamed me for it.
Blamed her. And that was probably very scary because they're whatever.
Yeah. And he said, I didn't tell you, but after he got robbed, my brother got in an accident because he basically hit someone on a scooter that belonged to her. And she's basically said, we had all this stuff and we were trying to for the accident and we were doing so much. And he's like, well, why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you pick up? And she's like, I didn't care about my phone at that moment. And
she also, though, said, I was nervous to tell you because I was worried you would think that I would want money. And because at first I was like, why wouldn't you tell him then? I went, oh, you don't want him to think that you're trying to scam him. And so you don't want to do the playbook of what's his name, who has malaria in Nigeria.
Daniel.
Yes. And Lisa's like, oh, God.
Yeah. And so, the sleeping sickness and everything else. And also, yeah.
It all makes sense.
Those tsetse flies, we get them every time.
It all makes sense to me. And I get, too, though,
she also probably thinks he's been judgmental. You know.
Well, and Rick is so fucking needy that if you don't call him back within 2 hours, he's already on kayak looking at flights to Colombia.
And immediately writing you off.
Yes.
So it must have been... Can we think about a timeline here? So the first day... he was ghosted.
That's what I'm saying. There had to be no time to process this ghosting. There was immediately I have to buy a ticket.
It's insane when you think about it.
It's insane when you think about it.
And he's like, thank you for explaining. I didn't know what to do. And now that we're face to face, I can see the truth in her eyes. Instead of being there for her, I made the biggest mistake of my life. During the 5 days she ghosted me, again, putting it on her, I talked to my ex from Colombia and she said, come here, I'm missing you. So the question is, why did you call your ex?
Why are you talking with your ex? Just period.
Yeah.
Why are you still talking with your ex? That's full stop.
He would have to emotionally write off Trisha.
He said, but I believed that she cheated.
Here's the issue here, y'all. He was still talking to his ex.
Yes, all
That's
along.
why.
It was all along. And I wouldn't be surprised if he had already planned a trip.
Yep. Yep.
He's trying to excuse his cheating.
He's like, but I wouldn't have gone had I believed she cheated. Had I not believed she cheated. And my
Sure,
ex
Jan.
was with me for a week and we were acting like a couple. And he had to tell us. And we had sex all the time. Multiple times a day because I am so fucking
I'm a
virile.
sex god.
And I'm scared she won't forgive me and it might be the end of us. And you know what? If she breaks up with you, you fucking deserve it. You fucking pig.
He won't. He'll just text another ex and he'll have another woman in another country because this guy's a player and women in Los Angeles are too smart to put up with this shit.
Totally. That's why he has to go to Colombia.
Yes.
Also, these fucking passport
women in
bros,
LA, especially if he's dating black women in LA, which seems like these women stand on fucking business here.
The issue here is you become a passport bro because you need women who are less socioeconomic advantages than you do.
Yeah.
And you need that power dynamic. And you just go and like fuck all the natives down there and spend your American money and go back.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's gross. Throw another one on the burn pile, y'all.
We said,
That's
even the first
show.
episode, I was like, he seems nice, but it'll get ruined. And it was. So there it is. That
It
is
didn't
the show,
take long.
everybody.
It didn't take
Didn't
long.
take long. No, it was quickly
No.
at least.
No.
Oh, y'all, you can go to realitygays.com to find everything about us. We appreciate you. Thank you for listening. Join or support us by supporting our sponsors of the show. And if you don't want to listen to those commercials, that's fine too. You can jump onto RG Plus at the $8 tier. All right, we're signing off because I got to go to the orthodontist, everybody. But we call these people lonely hearts because aren't we all just lonely hearts looking for love in all the wrong places?
Yes. And if you have been at the Belize airport and you smell some bad shrimp and regret, just know Aviva's been there. All part of the plan. Call us.
Don't call me.